Linda from LindaVilla Creations. I hope you're all doing well today. So today I'm going to ask for your patience. I haven't done but a couple of videos showing you how I do things. Very nervous about doing this, but anyway, I'm going to give it my best shot. So let's see if I can pull this off. I don't know. I have been making, if you do follow me and subscribe to my channel, you might be seeing these. They're ephemera file folders. And I'm not sure what to call them because they can be used for so very many things. This particular one is to hold tags, to go in your journals or to gift someone or put it on a present or anyway, I just totally love these. I'm working on trying to get you a template, something you can print up. I'm not sure how to do that. My granddaughter's on vacation, so I'm winging this. This one has not been seen. We haven't put it up on a video yet, but it has been, we have filmed it, so it'll be up hopefully the end of this week. But let me show you. This is just a plain file folder I get from Amazon. This is a little bent. They come in pink, blue, light green, and yellow. So the colors are very pretty, very pastel for what I'm using them for, and I like them very much. So as you can see, this is a little crooked, and that's me, but you wouldn't know it's crooked by the end of the video, hopefully. So like I said, I'm going to try to get you a template so you can make this, because you know, journals take a lot of work, a lot of prep work, a lot of research, a lot of time. These, however, do not. You get so much bang for the time that you spend on them. It's amazing. So what I've done, I've just used some of my crazy edge scissors, which my sister gifted to me. She gave me so many, I can't pick which one to use. So what I did was I took this beautiful piece of paper, and I'm sorry, oh, this is, look at there, it says, I believe it's from Hobby Lobby, Paper Studio for 69 cents, and it's so beautiful and matched this. So I just cut to match the size of this paper. And I hope you can see all that in this frame because it's pretty large. So, and I'm going to glue that in. And then I took another piece of paper, and I can't remember what, I think this is from Heartfelt Creations. I could be wrong. So I just cut another piece to cover the top. So then if we were to flip it over, which is the back side, I cut another piece of paper to cover that as well. So you can see, you can use any papers you have, whether it doesn't matter what, you know, they have to be like a 5.5 by 7, or you can use the larger 12 by 12 because you can cut it down to fit your needs. So what you need is one of these file folders in whatever color you choose. You can even use the manila one because they're, you know, we cover them up pretty much, and I'm going to show you just like this one. I did use a blue one, but I tried to bring the blue colors in to match everything. So the other thing you need is this cover, this piece of paper to cover the inside, one to cover the front flap, and one to cover the back flap if you want to. It's not necessary. It's still really pretty. The other things we're going to need is I've cut some netting, and you can use anything. On one of them, I just used a beautiful piece of material that I had. So, wait, wrong piece. Don't know where that piece is. I'm going to lay this piece, and I'm going to glue it with my Fabri-Tac over the top of that. So it has that beautiful sheen to it. And I have a little bit of trim here. Again, you can use any color that works with your color palette. And then I'm going to, there's so many things you can do. You can use whatever you have in your stash. This would be, oops, sorry about that. This netting is very catchy, as you all know. This beautiful piece of lace, and like I said, whatever you have, this you could weave a ribbon in and out there if you chose to. You could also do something like this, which is very pretty as well. And then I have I believe I got this from Crafty Me shop, and it's going to hang right here and dangle down. I put a big button on one of my other ones. And for the inside, which would be this part, I cut another piece of lace, another piece of netting, and I had this beautiful trim in my stash, which I probably got from Crafty Me shop. And I just like the way that the sparkle comes through. So let me show you without the sparkle. I'm a sparkle girl. You all know that from watching. So it's very pretty like that, very pretty, but I really do like the sparkle. So I'm going to add the netting and put that over the top. Now, and I will give you all these measurements, and so you can follow along very easily. This particular one, to save us time, I did make some pretty little tags to go inside, which you certainly could put in your journal that you're working on, or this would make a beautiful gift tag, wouldn't? And that's so pretty, and all the colors match. Here's another one. I just took a tag, put a little bling and a rose on it, covered the back, and another beautiful card or tag. This is a little envelope. I don't know what paper this is, but some of my lace, and I got this from Crafty Me shop, trimmed a little bit, and just made a little envelope with some beautiful, a beautiful little place to write a nice note to someone you care about, or a letter. Here's another one, very pretty, a little stamp with some roses and that same beautiful netting that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby, and just a little card to write on. I trimmed it up with some velvet. That doesn't want to go in there very well, does it? Okay, let's leave it out. A little bit of velvet, a little bit of trim, and that beautiful backing paper that we're using throughout this. Last one, just a little circular, I don't know what you call that. Another little stamp that's, those are peel and stick. Some more bling, and a place to write. Now for this particular one, this was a little different, and the reason being, first I forgot something. Sorry guys. I made a little journal. I haven't glued these on yet, nor have I glued the lace on. But I just used some of my 12 by 12 paper, which you can use any size. I'm going to glue that down. And I just used some of my dyed copy paper and put a little stamp on some of them. Put one of those little tag toppers with some lace or netting, some more stamping, just to make it prettier. So you will have this little journal to give as well that comes along with this beautiful file folder, ephemera file folder holder. That's a mouthful, isn't it? So let me make myself a little bit of room. And first what we're going to do is we're going to glue this piece in. And I constantly use Fabri-Tac, and I also use Cosmic. This is, I don't know what this is. It's just my regular glue, and I forgot the name of it, so I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a very thin We don't want too much glue, right? Because then it squeezes out the side, and I don't think we want that, do we? So just enough to get it down so it holds. So we're just going to match it up the best you can to the sides and the top. Looks good, looks good. Just going to press that down all over so it's nice and straight and attaches well. Sounds good to me. Why don't we go to the front and put, I'm tied up in netting here. Let's glue, this is buckling. Do you see how I did that? That wasn't very smart of me, was it? But that's okay. We're just gonna press it down again, straighten it out a little bit. Let's put the top on, okay? So same thing. We're just gonna, and I wrote on the back so I would remember what part went where, because like I said, my memory is not so good these days, but that's okay. I'm thrilled to death to be here today with you guys and showing you how fun these things are to make, and pretty easy. I think the only hard part is going to be the wing. I'm a little skeptical about that, but that's okay. We're going to figure that out together, okay? Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put the back on. You see I wrote back on there. This netting wants to come home with me. So again, we're just going to lightly glue this up because I don't like a lot of squishy glue. I don't coming out, and then we have to wipe it off. So we're going to line this up just like we did. And I did leave a little bit of the pink showing because I like that. I like it when a little bit of the pink shows. It's just kind of frames it, right? And I see this sticking over here, but you know what? We can trim that off. We can certainly trim that off. Let me get my little, I should have had this out here all along, making sure that I have everything down really well. Let's just go over this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's put on that netting that we talked about, okay? That one up here on the top, let's put this on. I've seen a lot of crafters use this glue bottle, which I didn't even know existed for such a long time. It's called a Sugar Bell, and I got it at Hobby Lobby because, you know, when you get older, your arthritis kicks in and you can't squeeze those bottles, and they're a challenge, aren't they? So I was so excited to find, or for someone to mention Sugar Bell so I could run to Hobby Lobby and buy one, and I'm so happy I did, because it just saves your hands if you're arthritic in your hands, believe me. So there, we glued that on, and it doesn't have to be down here because remember, we're going to cover that up. And there is a little bit of, don't know where my scissors are, right here where I left them. There is a little bit of edge here that I'm just going to trim off and make it look all pretty there. A little bit more maybe, yeah. Okay, looks good, looks good. And then we're going to put this beautiful trim on the top, okay? So again, I'm going to take my, oh, and I was going to say, and they covered their Sugar Bell. Oh, and this is a cake decorating top. And you get that in the same department as the cake decorating. So if you guys want to do that, you should, because it really does save your hands. Anyway, I see them cover these bottles with beautiful lace and bling, and I haven't tried that yet. I certainly need to do that because they just look so pretty with the bling on them, right? Okay, that looks good. It's down there, really nice. I think I like this one. It's hard to tell sometimes which is the underside and which is the top side. I think I like that. Do you guys, how do you feel about that? I think it's pretty. Remember, we're going to put this one right here. That looks really pretty. Or, you know, we have this other one here that's very beautiful also. But, you know, I'm leaning toward the other one. Okay. I can't hear you, so let's just go with this one. I think that's really pretty. So let's just put some glue on there. I hope this is the right size. Side, not size. I'll be okay. I promise. Anyway, so we're just going to glue this down. Don't need a whole lot because it sticks really well to that, that netting that's underneath. So let's put that here. Okay, so pretty. Look at that. I believe this is from Crafty Me Shop as well. I don't know about you guys, but oh, I'm afraid to go on there. I'm afraid I'm going to find more things that I want. This one, we're going to glue this down as well. So I like the dangly part. I think it's so pretty, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a button, it can be a flower, it can be anything you want it to be that matches your theme, which is so cool. So, and it fits right on that little end of the cover. Love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, now we're going to turn to the inside. And what are we doing? Oh, we're going to cover this. And I've lost my lace. Oh, no, here it is. Not my lace, don't you love this? It's just, look at that. It's just got these big chunks of glitter. Oh, it just calls my name every time I see it. It's the only one I have. I haven't seen any others like that lately, so I'll have to keep my eye out because it's very, very pretty. So again, we're just gonna use some Fabri-Tac because Fabri-Tac and material go really well together. It gives you time for movement, but it also dries nicely. Okay, let's put this on. And I'm sure there's a back and front, but I can't see it. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about that. We have bigger fish to fry, right? Like those wings. I'm worried about those wings. I'm gonna have to figure that out for myself and you as well. So look at how that picks up, oops, sorry guys, how it picks up that pink. That is so beautiful. And again, we have a little bit of overflow here. So I'm just gonna trim that off. And a little bit here, not too much. So now let's put this beautiful trim on. Oh my goodness, this is just, isn't this beautiful? Again, I think this is the, oh my gosh, I think this is the, I don't know. Well, if I can't tell, how's anybody else gonna tell? Okay, so let's just hope for the best. I think I have it right this time. So here I'm just going to do the top part. I'm not going to glue down the part that dangles because we like that movement, or I do anyway. I like the movement of it all. So let's just not do the dangle part. And we're gonna put this right up here. They look like little dancing flowers. I love them. And they look like a rose. I believe they are a rose, and it matches the background of the background paper that we're using. So yeah, let's just tap that down. Okay, guys, this is so pretty. Look at that. It's just, look at that. Is that gorgeous? And it's so quick. How long did that take us? I don't even know. 10 minutes maybe? I don't know. Not very long. So now we're going to glue the sides down so we can tuck our little yeah, what do you call those? Tags. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. You know me. If you watch me, you know that oh, you see what I almost did? I almost glued the top. And thank goodness I caught myself, so I'm just gonna wipe that off a little bit. I'm only supposed to be gluing the sides, not the top, because how would we get our little tags in there if I glued the top? So we're gonna hold that down for a minute. Yes. Okay. Now we've done just about everything there is to do. The back looks beautiful, and you could certainly cover that with lace if you chose to, or netting, or fabric, or whatever. But because with this, it's whatever you can imagine. It's whatever colors and things that you want to put on here, add to here, flowers. You could sequins, beads. It's endless. And then I just take a piece of ribbon that matches and just tie it up. So that's how easy this is. So let's get our tags over here and kind of put them in and see. So you see how cute? Look at this, just is so dang cute. I can't. I love every single little tag that I've spent a little bit of time working on, and putting all the bling and the sparkle for someone to enjoy this. That doesn't want to go in there. So one more. Okay. And guys, that's pretty much it. Except for tying this up with a ribbon, we're good to go. And like I said, I have to apologize again, because without the wings, I don't know, we didn't finish the journal, but maybe it would fit. I don't know. We can stuff it in here and see. You know, it might. It's going to be a chunky burger, but I guess it would fit. Yes, it would. So there you go. You have this beautiful, look at that presentation. I mean, you know, you can use this for anything. My sister saw the first one I made, and she said it reminded her of way back in the day, in my mom's time, that they used to use things like that, only made from cloth, and they would actually put their nylons or their unmentionables to keep them nice when they did want to use them. So I said, wow, that would be a great idea. Of course, that doesn't really go with this day and time, but back in the day, my mom's era, they certainly did that. I don't believe I had one for here, so and you know what, you don't have to, you could sew this if you choose to, you could staple it, however you would like to do that. I'm gonna just finish up the front of this real quick for us, and then we'll be done. So I would love, love, love for your feedback. Let me know what you think about this file holder. I love it, guys. If you've made journals, then you know how much work and love that you put into them. They're just yes, they're definitely a labor of love, and but I'm so excited about this. These are just some appliques. I don't even know where I got them from. But look at how beautiful. This is just as beautiful as a journal. Not certainly as detailed and full, but this makes an amazing, beautiful gift. I would love to receive one of these. How about you? I can't imagine. And look at how cute that is. Just a quick little thing. Pop that in there, and it's very thick right here, as you can see, because I put all the tags. I guess would be a great idea if I put the tags just scattered up and down, and then it would be even, right? But I didn't think of that till right now. So let's plop this in here. Plop? No, let's place this in here. And let's see how this is going to work. I think it will work, and it certainly does. It's just a little chunkier than this one. But you guys, I'm going to work on those wings, and I'm going to figure that out so we can use that hopefully. And maybe it won't work out, but I will give it my best shot. This would be great with a beautiful rhinestone or pen. It'd be beautiful there. So again, I hope you have taken something with you from this video, and just try one out. And the file folders are very inexpensive and on Amazon, and they also have envelopes to match the colors, which is great. I haven't ventured there yet, but I certainly will. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would so appreciate it if you'd hit that like button and ring the bell so you can be notified when I put some more videos out. And I'm trying to get at least one a week out. That's my goal. So again, I love your feedback. Please let me know. You guys have an awesome day, and thank you so very much. Okay, see you soon in the next video. Bye.